Hello guys, welcome to a new video here in JS Education. My name is Carlos Santana and this is the video number 48 for the course Developing a Headless CMS with TypeScript and GraphQL. So let's start. Okay, so before I start this video, I want to mention that this code was made by Jorge Betancourt, which is the guy that has been helping me on the last videos. So he's building great code. And if you want to collaborate as well, feel free to join our Slack community. The link is in the description. So for now, I had some problems with the rebase on dev and master. So I already merged this code into master, but in order to show you this code, I'm just going to check out one commit before. So don't worry if here doesn't say master, but you will get all the code if you do git pull origin master. Okay, so the first thing we need to do, as always, is to update our packages using ncu-u. Just remember to copy the versions you are seeing on my terminal to avoid any issue, and then you install them. Okay, and the first thing you need to do is go into backend source GraphQL resolvers enumeration. And right after the delete enumeration, you need to add edit enumeration mutation. Basically, is going to receive an ID and the input, and you are going to find the enumeration by primary key. If exists, then basically you just perform an update, passing the input where the ID is the ID that you are passing that, and you return the updated enumeration. After that, you need to go to GraphQL types enumeration.graphql, and you need to specify the edit enumeration there. And then you need to go to frontend. And as you remember, in my last video, I mentioned that I will do a refactor for the model. So in this video, I already made that refactor. So if you visit all the models, you're already going to see all the models class the components names is going to be model, and the model from Content API UI is going to be model UI. So that's already made on all the files. So that's part of the refactor. But we need to create a new model called edit enumeration model.tsx. And let me copy this code here. Okay, so basically here what we need to do is include this edit enumeration mutation that we will create later. This is gonna be the path, and then we get the ID of the enumeration, and then we get the enumerations. We just rename them to these variables, and then we get the current enumeration using a filter and filtering by ID. So in that way, we can get our initial values if we got something from the position 0. And remember that the enum values are saved on the database as a stringify. So that's why we need to parse them into using JSON.parse to convert them into an array. And then you save them on the enum values state and the values state. In here should be enumeration name. And basically we define our edit mutation, and everything else is pretty much similar to the other edit models we have. And then here, basically, when we are going to save or we are going to edit, we create a new object with the values, and then our values, we need to transform them into a stringify. So as you remember, the enumerations has the values as a stringify, so you need to do that. And then here we execute the edit mutation, passing these variables. And yeah, that's pretty much basically we have connected our inputs with the values. We're using the same form as we had on create enumeration. It's pretty much the same. These are just connected with the values, and we also have a description. And then our tags component is the one that is going to show the enumerations, and using the get tags prop we can get the values in this way. And that's it for this file. Now let's go to schema enumerations index, and in here you need to import edit enumeration model, and then you need to create a new state called isOpenEdit, and then we need a new method handle edit model and another one called handle edit, which is going to open the model and then set the ID that we want to edit. And here we need to render the edit enumeration model only when we have the ID available. So that means when the user already click on the icon for the edition. And then you need to include that icon. So basically here we include this icon edit, and then on the on click we open with handle edit and we pass the enumeration.id, and that's it for this file. And now you need to go to GraphQL enumerations and then create a file, edit enumerations, enumeration.mutation.ts, just like that. And this is the code. Basically this is the mutation. We pass the ID, the enumeration name, identifier, description, values, and app ID, and you execute that and you return the values. And finally you need to go to get enumerations by app ID, and after the identifier just include the description. So that's it. Let's test our application to see if it works. Okay, so let's go to the app. Let's go to the enumeration. I have some enumeration here already. It's called, well, it's in Spanish, verduras, but let's change this to be fruits. And then I can say here my list of fruits. And then let's change this to be, for example, apple, mango, banana, etc. And then we click update on enumeration, and then it's being updated correctly. So what do you think? So that's it for this video. I don't want to make it any longer. So remember that if you have any question, feel free to join our Slack community. The link is on the description. Also, if you like those videos, please help me sharing those, and also subscribe to this new channel. So that's it. Thank you for your time, and see you in the next video. Bye.